Welcome back to CAISTROLOGY, and if you're new here, welcome. My name is Cailin, and today I'm going to be doing your April 2021 horoscope. Make sure you watch for your ascendant, sun and moon sign, and if you only have time to watch one today, I recommend that you watch your ascendant sign horoscope. On CAISTROLOGY, I also do tarot pick-a-card readings, tarot monthly predictions, and just a bit of housekeeping for today. There won't be any monthly tarot predictions for April 2021, but I will let you guys know when that will be returning. Without further ado, enjoy your April 2021 horoscope. Hi Aries, Sun, Moon and Risings. Welcome to your April 2021 horoscope. The month starts off with Mercury entering the sign of Aries on the 4th of April. With Mercury transiting your first house, you'll be a lot more communicative during this period, and you may find yourself being a lot busier than normal with daily plans and sending texts, emails, and spending a lot of time on the phone. Now, on the 10th of April, your ruling planet Mars will be squaring Neptune. So this is Mars in Gemini in your 3rd house, squaring Neptune in Pisces in your 12th house. Now, with this particular transit, I do need to let you know to be extra careful with all of your technological devices, your phone, your laptop, and vehicles as well, because Gemini rules vehicles. So the 3rd house rules vehicles, I should say. So just be careful when it comes to having these devices near water. Now, this could be as simple as dropping your phone in the ocean if you're on a boat, or even dropping your phone in the bathtub. So be really careful with that. Now, Neptune and the 12th house can indicate loss, and also Mars can indicate theft. So just be really, really careful about who you let handle your phone. This could be something like you're traveling abroad, represented by the 12th house, and you ask someone to take a photo of you and your partner or your friend. Just be really careful about who you're trusting with your devices. And on a different level, now you could actually lose important photographs or documentation, all right? Whether that's photos on your phone, your laptop, or even things that you've written on your phone or your laptop, important communications or emails. These can simply be lost just because of this Neptune influence, or breaking your devices, which is represented by Mars and this square, which is a tense aspect. Now, with Mars squaring Neptune, some of you may be saying goodbye to some sort of friendship that you had, okay? It could be a friend from school, a teammate, colleague, whatever. With Mars, it's being initiated by you because Mars is your ruling planet. And again, this square to Neptune represents loss. Now, some of you may be quitting some kind of training course or program that you'd been involved with, and that is shown by the 3rd house. Now, on a different note, just be mindful that you may be forgetful at this time. So this could be you forgetting passwords and passcodes, which are really important. And also be careful if you've written down important information that prying eyes aren't looking at it, especially if it's of a confidential nature. Now, on the 12th of April, there will be a new moon in Aries at 22 degrees. So this is occurring in your 1st house, and it's actually in a beautiful sextile to Mars, your ruling planet, in Gemini in your 3rd house. New moons always indicate a new chapter starting or a new cycle starting. So with this particular one, Aries, given that it's in your 1st house and it's making a very tight aspect to your ruling planet, this is going to affect all of you at a very personal level, despite what degree you have your sun, moon, or rising in. So this new beginning can play out as some of you changing your physical appearance, as shown by the 1st house. This rules the body. And for some of you, you could be changing your path or your course in life. Now, segue to courses and programs. This sextile to Mars in your 3rd house can see you taking up some kind of new course, some kind of new training program, or learning a new skill. This could also be some of you learning a new instrument, or how to handle a camera, or any kind of new equipment which requires your hands, because the third house rules hands, as does the sign of Gemini. Now, with this new moon in Aries, some of you may be undergoing some kind of surgery for your shoulder, arms, wrists, hands, or fingers. All of this is ruled by Gemini and the third house. So this could be something that you've been planning for a while. And on a different level, some of you may be learning a new skill or doing a new course which is connected to your work. Now, lastly, with this new moon in Aries, some of you could be making an important new friend or business connection. On the 12th of April, we will also see Venus in Aries in your first house, squaring Pluto in Capricorn in your 10th house, and this is at 26 degrees. So you may experience tension with your boss at this time, or with someone who's in a position of authority over you, or in a position of power over you. And this could also be in relation to money and how much you feel that you are valued by your boss or by this person who's in a position of power, because Venus rules your second house of money and what you value, and it also rules your seventh house, which is partnerships. So this could be you and a business partner, or you and your boss. On a different note, some of you may actually be arguing with your partner, whether that's a business partner, your life partner, or your spouse. And these arguments could be about money, because again, Venus is ruling your second house, or your values. And for some of you, this could even be your moral values as well. Now, on the 15th of April, Venus will be entering the sign of Taurus, which means that it'll be transiting your second house. With Venus in your second house, you will want to indulge yourself. You will want to indulge the five senses, buy beautiful clothes, have beautiful dinners, and really be wined and dined by your significant other if you are in a relationship. And for some of you, this could actually be you being gifted something expensive or valuable by your significant other, or you could simply be receiving money, because your second house rules your financial situation, and this could be money that you've earned yourself, or it could even be coming from your partner or from your business partner. Now, on the 17th of April, your ruling planet Mars in your third house in Gemini will be trining Jupiter in Aquarius in your 11th house. With this trine, you could be receiving positive recognition from your peers and from anyone in your wider network. You could be making new connections online, or with friends of friends, or with acquaintances. And for some of you, if you've done some work on your website online, or even a writing piece, this could be received very well by your peers and by your wider network. And certainly anything that you post online could actually go viral. Now, on the 19th of April, Mercury will enter the sign of Taurus, which means it'll be in your second house. With Mercury here, you'll be wanting to do a bit of wheeling and dealing, whether that's selling items and valuables, or purchasing something expensive or something which you find to be valuable, or you could simply be moving money around your bank accounts during this period. Now, on the 20th of April, the Sun will enter Taurus, which means it's Taurus season, and with the Sun in your second house, you'll be so focused on making more money, be focused on everything that's happening with your financial department, how much money's coming in, how much money's going out, and you may be making some significant changes to how your finances are set up over the next 4 weeks. On the 23rd of April, your ruling planet Mars will enter the sign of Cancer, and this is going to be a transit of your fourth house for about 7 weeks. So with Mars in your fourth house, you will have a ton of energy when it comes to renovating your home, fixing things around the house, certainly being very active around the house. Now, this can lead to arguments with parents, with family, or with anyone that you live with. Now, ladies or anyone who's breastfeeding, this can lead to issues with breastfeeding during this time because Mars represents inflammation and the sign of Cancer, and the fourth house rules the breasts. So if you are having complications with breastfeeding, I just want to let you know that I do believe that this will be temporary and this should ease up for you after the 11th of June, when Mars leaves the sign of Cancer and enters the sign of Leo. Now, with Mars in your fourth house, this is a little bit of a warning for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings. Just to make sure that all of your locks and your security systems are in working order, because Mars rules burglaries and it rules theft. Now, because Mars is your ruling planet, I don't actually think it's going to play out this way, but I just wanted to make a note of it just in case. And if you actually own any kind of weapon or firearm, you know, that's literally like any weapon, gun, knife, whatever it is, make sure that these items are secured and locked and kept in a very secure place, especially away from young children, because Mars rules weapons, as I mentioned, and Mars also rules accidents, and the fourth house rules the home. So accidents in the home with a weapon this month or the next 7 weeks, it is a recipe for that. So just be extra vigilant with those things. But again, I don't want to freak you guys out because Mars is your ruling planet. So I really think that this transit's going to be more or less you guys being really active in the home. And some of you will even start doing at-home workouts, which is really exciting. Now, on the 24th of April, Mercury will be conjunct Uranus, and this is at 10 degrees in your second house of finances. So this can manifest as having unexpected changes to your financial situation. Some Aries, Sun, Moon, and Risings will have to spend probably a hefty amount of money on some kind of unforeseen expense. Now, this could be related to technological devices or vehicles. That could be these items or vehicles breaking down, or some of you may be purchasing a new car, purchasing a new phone or laptop. Now, these expenses could be related to the stock market, loans or debts. You know, could even be like you didn't know you had to pay a mortgage transfer fee, you know, like an unexpected figure or sum of money that you have to pay. Some of you may have to spend money, and it could be in relation to your health. It could actually be something to do with a gym membership, okay, because Mercury rules your sixth house. Or it could be related to court cases, another sixth house matter, or even travel. Some of you may be forking out money to go on a short trip. This particular transit doesn't have to have negative connotations. Some of you may be receiving an unexpected sum of money. Wouldn't that be amazing? And if that happens to you, drop me a comment. I want to hear about it. Now, we've got the full moon in Scorpio on the 27th of April, and this is occurring at 7 degrees. So with the full moon occurring in your 8th house, you could have a sudden epiphany or realization in relation to your emotional happiness. Now, we're also going to see the sun in Aries in this full moon being conjunct Uranus in your second house. So this sudden realization could be regarding your self-worth. You know, have you been undervaluing yourself? Do you feel undervalued in a relationship? Do you feel like you and your partner, or you and your significant other have vastly different sets of values and traditions? This could be something else which comes up on the 27th of April, or even a little bit before that, let's say like a week before or a couple weeks later. Now, some of you could have a psychological breakthrough with this full moon in Scorpio, or you could see some kind of psychological breakthrough with regard to intimacy, physical intimacy with your partner. You or your partner could receive an unexpected lump sum of money. That's another way that this can play out. So we now have two markers or two indicators for that occurring for you in the month of April. On a different level, you could find out that you've been included in someone's will. Now, with this Uranian aspect with this full moon in Scorpio, there is something unexpected about the nature of this full moon, which is why I say that you may not have been expecting to be included in this will, or you may not have been expecting this large sum of money. Some of you may actually unexpectedly cut off some kind of intimate or sexual relationship. Now, this could be something which you initiate, or which is initiated by the person you have been intimate with. And lastly, some of you may find out that you are pregnant. This could be unexpected, or it could be that your partner is pregnant. So if that's the case, congratulations. On that note, Aries, that's all I have for you for the month of April 2021. If you enjoyed this horoscope, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more content from me, please subscribe to CAISTROLOGY. I also recommend that you watch your horoscope for your ascendant, sun, and moon sign. So if that's different to Aries, go and check that out. Enjoy April 2021, and I'll see you guys next time.